treat of your life. A very rare occasion. You are going to see a World Heavyweight Championship match from the Nail Blaisdell Arena in beautiful Honolulu with the world champion Ric Flair against the #1 contender Kerry Von Erich. There's Miss Leah Maivia, the First Lady of Wrestling, giving each wrestler a lei, which is the custom in Hawaii. You must be laid with beautiful flowers and a kiss from the ladies. Steve Ricard is our referee, flown in from New Zealand, especially for this match. This is, like I said, a very rare occasion. Very seldom do you ever see a world championship match on television anywhere in the world, Dunbar.
Ring announcer John Gray introducing the participants in this 1 hour. I believe it's a 1 hour time limit, one fall match for the National Wrestling Alliance Heavyweight Championship and the belt and all the prestige, glory, and money that goes with it. Currently being held by Nature Boy Ric Flair, who is sporting a sequined ring robe. There he is. Fans don't seem to be in his corner tonight, but then again, he's seen them for him and against him, and he's still the champion.
It makes no difference to Ric Flair. He is the National Wrestling Alliance champion, the #1 top man in the wrestling world.
There he is, the man who holds the 10 pounds of gold around his waist. And the challenger, the #1 contender tonight, is going to be Kerry Von Erich, a second-generation wrestler who has made his mark all the way around the world.
Well, the fans are ready for this when you see them sitting there in anticipation of probably what's going to be one of the greatest wrestling matches ever presented on television.
Okay, wrestling fans around the world, Dunbar Wakayama and Ripper Collins with you at ringside, and this NWA Championship match just about ready to get underway. There's our referee from the NWA, Steve Ricard from New Zealand, and he held up the 10 pounds of gold, that World Championship belt, and we're just about set to get underway. A very confident-looking Kerry Von Erich there, and he's going for the gold against Ric Flair. This is going to be a Donnybrook, I tell you.
This is going to be one of the best matches we're going to see in a long, long time. The 1 and 2 wrestler in the world today, Ric Flair, your champion, and the second-generation wrestler, Kerry Von Erich, the teenage idol.
Well, the first lockup, test of strength, sent Ric Flair back into the turnbuckle. Aren't too very many men as powerful as Kerry Von Erich. Look at that man. Well, he's built like a Greek statue.
I understand he spends about 6 hours a day when he can in a gymnasium pumping iron, and then he jogs, rides horses, and just does everything that he can keep going. He is really one of the top athletes in the world today, and he knows his wrestling. He learned from his father, who was one of the best in the world.
Kerry Von Erich now with a very, very tight head scissors. Ric Flair managing to get out of it, reverse the hold, comes with a side headlock, takes his man down. Once again, a reversal. Very, very quick moves on the part of both of these men. Ric Flair complaining about a hair pull. I didn't see it.
I saw a quick head scissor, and he come right out of it and right over into the corner to holler at Steve Ricard. Steve Ricard is right on top of everything. I think right now both wrestlers are kind of feeling one another out, and the fans are already into this one, Dunbar. They are loving this one. This one is going to be a great wrestling match, and like I said, a treat for the fans worldwide, because it's not too often that you get to see a World Championship match on television anywhere.
Well, this match is for all the marbles, because the NWA, the oldest and largest and most prestigious World Championship in the world today, held by Nature Boy Ric Flair, of course, means thousands and thousands of dollars in contracts and obligations. And Kerry Von Erich would certainly like to have that income generated, of course, along with the prestige of being able to say that you are the world's heavyweight champion, undisputed.
Well, there's lots of wrestlers in the world today, and there's not too many can ever say that they held that gold belt. We've had some great champions. Ric Flair is a great champion. He is a good wrestler. He'll mix it up with you, or he'll wrestle with you all the way. And right now, Kerry Von Erich is trying to get behind him, but watch Flair. Right to the ropes. He's not going to give Kerry a chance to get any advantage at all. Uh-oh, a little shoving match, and I think Flair was caught off guard there. That big arm of Kerry's knocked him right down, And Kerry says, come on, let's do it. Ricard, being the referee, is keep those fists open, gentlemen. This is a wrestling match, no fist.
You know, Ric Flair, a lot of people thought he wouldn't hold on to the belt. He originally won it back in 1983 from Dusty Rhodes in Kansas City, and everybody thought that it was just a flash in the pan, but he's proven them wrong by holding on to that championship now. He's had it, he's lost it, he's won it again. This is his third time as a champion.
Well, like I said, he knows his wrestling. Everyone can be beaten. No one can say they cannot be beaten. Any man can be beaten on any night if he's off and the other guy is on. And that's exactly what Kerry is hoping tonight. Maybe Flair is going to be off just a little bit, and he's in the right place at the right time, and that arm goes in the air, and that 10 pounds of gold goes around his waist. His father would be very, very happy to see that, I'm quite sure. But Ric Flair is not going to let that happen if he can possibly keep this man off guard all night, and that's his strategy. Keep the other man off guard all the time.
Double wrist lock test of strength now. Looks like Ric Flair is having his hands full. Kerry Von Erich in a precarious position, however. Able to take it on strength, gets down to an arm bar and has his man down onto the mat.
Would you look at the wrestling fans? There's 7,000 people at the Blaisdell Arena tonight in Honolulu. They bought tickets to see this match, and they're sitting on the edge of their seats. I'm telling you, the paradise of the Pacific, the #1 wrestler in the world and the #2, and 7,000 people enjoying it in beautiful Hawaii.
Kerry Von Erich putting a lot of pressure onto that left arm of Ric Flair. Pulls his man up off the mat. Stretching the sinew, the muscle, the bone. Pain and agony showing on the face of Ric Flair. Turns it around into a hammerlock. A knee into the back. Additional pressure on that hammerlock. And again, Kerry Von Erich just putting it to Ric Flair. Trying to wear his man down.
You see referee Steve Ricard is right there in case Ric Flair would like to give up. He's right on top of all the action. That is a sign of a good referee. He's right in there watching every move, watching in case the man wants to give up or an illegal move is made. But so far, this match, Dunbar, has been strictly wrestling. Great wrestling. Scientific, hold for hold and counter for counter. It's absolutely terrific.
Kerry Von Erich putting the pressure on that left arm. Ric Flair has been taking quite a beating here recently. But like the champion that he is, he's able to sense victory in certain areas, and there he took a quick way out by putting his man against the ropes. Referee calls for the break. It's a clean break. You know, a lot of people don't like Flair's style because sometimes he is a little showy, and but when it gets right down to strict wrestling, just watch the man. Look at him in this match. You'll notice that he's not taking shortcuts. He's not using those illegal tactics. Look at that. Did you see that?
That's what I was telling you before.
Counter move.
A hold, a counter, a hold, and another counter, and Flair is back in the hammerlock again. That is wrestling, the ultimate wrestling right there, Dunbar. You know both of these guys were great amateurs before they got into the pro ranks. That makes them what they are today, the top wrestlers around the world.
Kerry Von Erich working. He's got that hammerlock cinched up. Very painful hold. Oh, especially when a knee comes in with additional pressure.
I want to hit you with tonight. We're going to be in Kona at the Konawaina High School, and tomorrow night on Sunday at 7 p.m. Don't forget, Block Arena. Wrestling returns to Block Arena on Sunday night at 7 p.m. We hope to see everybody out there. Come and join us.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Okay, wrestling fans, welcome back to the NWA Championship match between Ric Flair and Kerry Von Erich. Dunbar and Ripper here at ringside with you, and here's a test of strength with Ric Flair on the outside, looking like he's in command, Ripper.
That's right. He's got, watch out. Here comes those big arms of Kerry Von Erich. This one could go the other, and right into a big, vicious side headlock.
Oh, my, look at that Kerry Von Erich.
See that referee right down to count those shoulders. He was right there. Two count
on Kerry Von Erich. Wow, fast move by Ric Flair.
This is really a great wrestling match. I'm enjoying this one.